And welcome back to another episode of Walkthroughs. Let's play RWBY Grimm Eclipse the Early Access. And they're finally applying RWBY Grimm Eclipse again. Okay, so today I wanted to continue our RWBY playthrough, or RWBY play, or RWBY run through, I guess. However, it's 1:21 right now, and I wanted to play RWBY Grimm Eclipse, and I didn't have time to spend an hour getting back to where I was. So today we're going to be doing Weiss, and I got another good reason why I'm not continuing as RWBY. It's because what we could do is probably spawn on this idea. We should play each of the main characters at least through the first chapter of Emerald Forest, maybe the second chapter, and then we'll catch up to them later. And then once we get Weiss, Blake, and Yang done for their first or second chapters, we'll head over back to RWBY and do her chapters, and I'll be hopefully more prepared and hopefully have a little bit more time for that later. Now that also brings me to a point. Well, let me just get everything started, and we'll discuss a little bit more. And that brings me to another point. Steam reviews for this game. Basically this game is either loved or hated just like the show is, or at least the show was. For many good reasons. One reason, it's because what I just said, there is no saving, and there is no continuing where you left off of any type. Now that's what they're going for. They're going for a Left 4 Dead experience where you play through the entire mission over again. However, these missions are 2 hours long solo. So, yeah, which brings me to another point. This game, people don't like it. Another reason why people don't like it is because it's short, and they think it needs to be price lord. If you think about it this way, yes, there's 2 hours of content solo. However, that's for one character. Since each character says their own thing and plays their own playstyle, which we'll discuss in a second, you have how many hours of gameplay? If you just play solo each of the characters all the way through, you got 2 hours with RWBY, 2 more hours with Weiss, which makes 4, 2 more hours with Blake, which makes 6, and 2 more hours with Yang, that makes 8. That's better than most $60 games that you find on, or just $60 games in general. At least it was, because a lot of $60 games right now, well, a lot of AAA games right now are being very long, but for at least the first-person shooter aspect, these are shorter. Especially this is a nice length game. Especially, for, I guess beat-em-ups are kind of short. I'm not, again, this is my first second slash game, but I don't know if these are known for their lengths, which I don't think they are. And you don't know how long Left 4 Dead was either. Or Hyrule Warriors, which this is very similar to, and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's plenty of content. And not to mention the fact that you can play with friends, which always extends the length of the game. Just falling on with friends, just completing the mission over again. And remember, the full game, which the price will probably go up from $14.99, will have 3 campaigns and another mode, probably the same mode that was in the demo, which I should link in the description now because I forgot to do it. I forget the last time I talked about it, but yeah, so it's definitely worth $14 for content. However, there's another thing. I guess we should start up now, because I looked at all I wanted to look at here. Oh, wait, no. I need to say one more thing. Alright. I'm not tired like I was last time, so yeah. Alrighty. Also, this game's LAN support as well, and to play LAN, all you gotta do is play with friends, and it should be here if you have your LAN lobby set up, so just to let you know. Or at least that's what I heard. Oh, by the way, this game, I confirmed it, has no local / split screen multiplayer at all. Or co-op at all, just to let you know. I tried with my Xbox One controller, finally got that thing to work. The Xbox One controller worked fine, it's just, I couldn't have the Pro Controller and the Xbox One controller on at the same time and then make it 2-player. Couldn't do that. So I hope they edit it one day, because that'd be really nice, having a split screen game so I can play with my sister. We can just play with my sister, because why not? She likes RWBY, I like RWBY, or I love RWBY. I guess she likes it, I guess she loves it as well. We basically watch it every time she comes over. But anyways, so you know what I wanted to say besides why I came back to the screen is oh yes, the characters. Another complaint that people have is the characters are same-ish. Which they're not wrong, but they're not right either. Because if you just, you know, like you just get into this game, you play each of the characters once. You may think they're all the same. However, they're vastly different. Think about it this way. How the characters vary in this game is very similar to how factions and other characters vary in earlier games from the 80s and 90s. Like Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn, which is also Command & Conquer 1. GDI and Nod were both they're both basically the same thing, except they had unique units and except they played a little bit differently back in Command & Conquer 1, which made it different but similar. So you can basically use the same skills that you got from each faction and play them, but you had to adapt to a different play style. Like Nod had stealth units, Nod had gigantic laser tower. GDI had Mammoth tank, which is super thing that kills everything. GDI had Orcas, which are fast feature planes. Well, Nod had Apaches. Nod had flame tanks. GDI commandos. Well, something like that. I'm not quite sure. I know a little bit about Command & Conquer 1 and I've never really played it or watched it. I've played all the Command & Conquers besides that, and Real Alert 1 as well. But anyway, so it's like that. They're very similar, but yet they're very different. They require different strategies. Like Ruby is good at range, while Ruby is good at single target range combat, while Yang is good at multiple target close range combat. Blake is good at dodging stuff with her abilities. Weiss is good at just killing everything she sees, no matter what. Weiss is basically all around. Well, Ruby's they're all around, except they all kind of specialize. It's interesting. People want, and people do get to a point where they might want to make the characters a little bit varied more, like they are in the show. But this game is very faithful representation to so far. Sure, I haven't played Melting the Lin yet, and whatever the fourth level is called, but the characters the characters may feel the same at first, but they play very differently. Like you cannot use the same strategy with Ruby as you can with Yang, or vice versa. They play very differently, and if you do the same, you will get owned. You will get very, very owned. Which is also very similar to Street Fighter 1, because the two main characters of Street Fighter 1, which I am forgetting their names right now, but the two main characters were the same thing, except they had different attacks. Or except they had one different attack, like one kicked, the other one punched. So, yeah, I mean, it just, it just varies there so differently. Like you could play all of them with the same strategies, except if you want to really play them, if you want to play them expertly, you gotta play them all differently. You can't play them all the same. Although you can, it's just not recommended. Again, like GDI and Nod back in Command & Conquer 1. You can play them the same, but you can if you want to. Alright, and going back to these characters, actually I pretty much discussed what they're good at, so yeah, let's continue. Okay, Weiss, and let's start with Weiss. Alright, there we go. Weiss is slow. Weiss has powerful attacks. Oh, also these home. Yes. Her glyph, or her semblance is the glyph, and glyph does many things. Like this one shoots little homing ice things that own things, and you got your attack, which is good against multiple opponents, and it's good against single targets. Then we go to our abilities. We have Nova, which basically is a spin. Oh, Nova. Weiss releases a burst of energy damaging nearby enemies. Pierce. Weiss strikes forward using her glyph to propel her. Upon hitting the enemy, she backflips, which is good against really powerful opponents, I suppose. And getting out of there really fast. Like you go up, punch him in the face, and run away. I guess which is good against the elite Beowulfs and elite creeps, I think what they're called, or something like that. And Barrage. Weiss unleashes a storm of dust enhanced projectiles, which home in on nearby targets, that's good against multiple opponents, again, just wrecking face. And of course she has these. I'm not. Oh, you know what they could have done? They could have updated this so you don't need to be level 2 anymore, or level 3, whatever it was. That's cool. Alright, and let's go. And also, here's her dodge. Of course, she doesn't dodge. She uses her glyphs to just slide her on the ground, the hacker. Also, she's pretty quick when she sprints. However, when she walks, she's very slow. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, and
I thought today would be relaxing.
That's not it we all. Oh, can she not give these guys? They don't have the range. Okay, so we can't snipe them like we could with Ruby or like Blake. That's good to know. Well, let's get down here. 360. Like 360 camera, not that. Oh, I am missing everything. There you go. See, these things just wreck everything. Yeah, she's powerful but slow, and then she sprints. And then she's really fast. There we go. But now we're playing, what? Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, hello. But now we're playing Weiss. Let's discuss Dust, which is the main thing in the RWBY universe that makes everything really work well, and why everything's all sci-fi as well as being fantasy at the same time. Which is what RWBY is. It's like modern day fantasy sci-fi. It's interesting. It's very interesting. She's good. I guess she's good at taking separate opponents. Both. Yep.
Nice work, students. As you know, we've been having some trouble with the security network in this area. We need boots on the ground to investigate. That means you, team. Onward.
Alright, let's get this box. Alright, yes, let's discuss Dust. Because, you know, Weiss is a Shini, and Shinis are very entwined with Dust. Both they use it a lot, and two, they actually are like they're a tycoon of Dust. If you remember the old oil tycoons back in like what, the 1900s, the Shinis are like that. That basically they are Rockefellers. Yeah, I think they're Rockefellers of the RWBY universe. Basically, what Dust is, it's a crystal, it's a crystal that comes in multiple varieties. Elemental crystals, of course, they come in ice, fire, lightning, and that's basically it. That's the only ones I know. I'm pretty sure there's more of them. You can use them in multiple forms. You can use them as crystals, like what Yang does with her gauntlets. You can use them as ammo, as in what Ruby and Blake uses, but mostly Ruby, to propel stuff. Or you can use it like how Weiss uses it, which is kind of in a magical way. Because if you look at her rapier, you see it's glowing. It has glowing cylinders in it. Those are Dust. What she does is she has a trigger on her. She has a trigger on her rapier, which when she depresses it, a cylinder spins around, and that allows her to attack using different types of abilities. I don't know if I represent in this game, but that's what she can do. Oh yeah, I guess there's water as well. Yeah, water. That's the one I was forgetting. Alright, let's get down here. I couldn't jump. It's a beta. 360. Oh, sorry. Alright, who wants one of this? Suck! Suck. Whatever that is. Suck this. You direct. Yeah, okay, yeah. Her dodge is more about getting out of there as opposed to dodging something. I want to kind of move so we can get this guy. No, she's actually like this in the show as well. Again, this game is just impeccably designed for the show. Just so much for the show. But yeah, go back to Dust. Yes, basically you can also use Dust not only in weapons. You can also crush it to do interesting things, like in the show they do, like, I guess. Oh, hey. Oh, great, no. Like when you crush Dust, basically explodes and bad things happen, and igniting black powder, it's bad. Don't do it like that unless you're professional. So don't try it at home, kids. Oh, how'd that work? Wait, how did I just do that? Alright, we want, I don't know what I want. We gotta check it out. What? Okay, let's start barrage. Barrage is Y. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need to level that up because it kind of sucks right now. But you can crush Dust to make it explode and just violently. Or you can, again, use it as ammo, or you can use it in crystal as in what Weiss does, have it in your weapon so it powers up and does different elemental damage. Imagine how it works in knowing Elder Scrolls. Oh, great. Unleash. Unleash all the things. I think that's what these are called. I took a look at the RWBY wiki because it's been updated since open beta with more facts about the game. You know, more facts about the actual game, not about the in-game stuff, than about the history of the game or anything like that. And this is what I call Eclipse, I think. I could be wrong. But anyway, if I gotta keep moving. And she's also got a boom and zoom in. I do with this trick though. Alright, what do we want to use? Oh, he's. Ooh, we can try Pierce if I had a combo up. I forget about combos. Alright, fine, we're just gonna whack me in the face. Unless you want to. Yeah, you want to be. You want to get stuck there? Oh, I should have moved. Oh, you just stun locking to death. Oh, you stun locking to death. That works.
So easy.
Yep, that's perfect for him. And yeah, you can also put dust in the clothing, like one of the villains uses. You can put dust in.
Looks like it has seen better days.
Ah, yes, the Emerald Forest is filled with the ruins of ancient kingdoms. Keep an eye out for artifacts. Dr. Ooblik is always looking to expand Beacon's collection.
Am I right? What I like how this game is how they made it when you play different characters, and I assume in co-op when your different characters speak that he just carries on and doesn't care what they actually are, which is something that Borderlands kind of missed because in Borderlands your characters speak but the guy doesn't react at all to them. Like if you play solo, it's basically the best. That's basically the most canon way to play Borderlands because the other characters don't know you in your team or anything like that. It's not like you're playing Sparnauts, which they know you're in a team always, no matter how many people you are. They always think you're a 4-man team. And in this game, it doesn't matter because basically Peter is his name. Professor Peter. He responds to them saying stuff. Knowing like co-op, if you're playing as Weiss, however your friend's playing RWBY, maybe RWBY gets a chance to speak. When RWBY speaks, he responds to RWBY. When Weiss speaks, he responds to Weiss. And that's a very cool feature because that's missing in a lot of co-op games. Which, when I think about it, this game is very comparable to Borderlands in terms of co-op. And it's also comparable. It's also comparable to like Hyrule Warriors, which basically with your characters and how the game basically feels. Well, let's pick up this chess piece.
It's about time.
Indeed it is. Let's wreck this guy with our glyphs. Our glyph missiles. Our glyph missiles. Let's use it. Alright. Let's keep moving. Alright. Oh, Weiss is fast. But remember, maybe it'd be nice if she was sliding. It'd be nice if she had a glyph around her feet, showing off how she does it. Okay, we are going to upgrade this. Yes. Maybe I should get myself more health, but that seems like it'd be a little bit more useful. Just killing multiple things. That's what she says about the Beowulf.
This one puts up a challenge.
Yes, it does. So yeah. And that guy, I've been noticing that guy got stuck, because when my sister was playing earlier, he got stuck as well. Actually, he got stuck in place. Like, exactly like that, yes. Thank you for demonstrating. I mean, he's usually supposed to come up here, but it's a beta. Alright, go back to the dust discussion. Yeah, but you can also infuse it in your body, which I don't think has ever been demonstrated in the show. There he comes. So yeah, let's see how well our glyph missiles do on him. Oh, they wreck his face. And my sister did earlier, where she was playing as one of her favorite characters, which is Blake. And she was able to stun lock him with her Glock, with her gun. So yeah, basically he was pulling around and he got up right there. Then he gets stun locked there. Hello. No. Let's try a new ability. Barrage-a-wee! I missed. Barrage-a-wee! Actually that does help. Oh, I pressed sprint. Don't get out of here. Alright, let's get into some open terrain. Because I think Weiss will do better out here if he could actually, if our glyph missiles could actually hit something. These things must have. Oh, she was hitting something just way over there. What's this one do? Oh, you can try that, I suppose. Nova. Try Nova. Let's try Nova. Oh, that did something. What do you get? Out. Oh, yeah, she can wreck multiple people with her sword. Or with her rapier. Yeah, she slashes with her rapier. She can do that. Well, I mean, if a rapier was designed to slash, you can slash with it, of course. Don't hit him. And also another complaint people have is there needs to be a lock-on system. I tend to agree on this, although the game's not nearly as bad as people make it out to be for their lock-on. Get the dumb mouse. Oh. Get the dumb mouse pulling off the screen. There we go. It's not nearly as bad as people make it out to be, especially when you learn how to do it, because it's basically a, oh wow. It's basically just, oh, she's also weak, I guess. Yeah, she's weak. I still love the Halo 1 sword recharge sound. I love it. They can do that because Rooster can do that since they're buddies with C43 Microsoft, and they have been for a decade now or something. They've been like that for a long time. Been like that since at least Halo 2, I think. Back in what, 2005? Yeah, 2005. Like they've been making commercials for Halo since then. And they've been making some of the better commercials for Halo as well. I don't know if they're hard to find now. And she's really good at taking out multiple opponents, just like Yang. Except she's more direct than Yang. Yang's more run in, punch him in the face, run out. Well, Weiss is more like run into the middle, kills couple, and when they're about to attack you, run out of it. Like that. Something like that.
Is that it?
Yeah. Good question. Although all the dialogue in this game is recorded by the actual voice actors for the movie, which is not exactly hard for them to do, but they do it nevertheless. Going back to Dust. Actually, I think I wanted to say about Dust. So yeah. Alright, now let's go on back to the game. Now another thing people have complained about this game is actually those movement outside of combat. It's kind of glitchy, and they say it's clunky. Not the controller or mouse it isn't. Oh. Maybe with the mouse. Maybe with mouse and keyboard's a little clunky. Yeah, mouse and keyboard's a little clunky. Alright, never mind. Mouse and keyboard, the movement's a little clunky. You could clean that up a bit, you know. Did I leave that all on the ground? I think I did. I mean, I must have. It's right there. Oh yeah, definitely mouse and keyboard is a little clunky movement. We're not in combat, so that's something that you need to look at. That's something that you need fixing. Here's another complaint. Invisible walls. They say that Mountain Glen has a lot of invisible walls in it, so I gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I've been reading Steam reviews. I've been reading the Steam discussion just to see how this game, just to learn about the game some more and see if they're adding some features I want to add, like split screen.
The security control center for this region is inside that cave. Go have a look, and maybe we can discover what the problem is.
All right. Grab these. Like split screen co-op or couch co-op as some other people call it. That would be really nice. I could play this with my cousins. Because Ruby is fine. Ruby's all ages.
It's about time.
Yeah. Let's grab this because I don't care about their existence. Or his existence. Oh, they always miss. That's the thing. They always miss their, they always miss that. Alright, we are going to need, we don't really necessarily need region on Weiss. We need, general. We need the heart. What does this do? Master Blaster. Alright. Oh, yeah, this unlocked. Oh, that'd be nice. Charge it up and unleash it. That would be interesting. We'll be doing that today as we're almost done with this area. So yeah, I mean, most complaints are well founded, but giving it a negative review based on the fact that it's it's still early access for those complaints, which could easily be fixed when you could put them in general discussion or put them in a positive review. Yeah. Well, that's just Steam for you. I mean, I think like I think the reason why people usually give it negative reviews for that is because maybe they're not used to playing an early access game. I'm an early access veteran. I've been playing early access games since Kerbal Space Program went into paid mode. Yeah. Or also played Minecraft. But I played Minecraft and then Kerbal Space Program, then back Stonehearts, Universe Sim, and the men did on Kickstarter, and I've been playing a bunch of early access games on Steam. So I'm an early access veteran, and basically my mantra with an early access game, no matter what, is pay for what it is now, but be optimistic for the future. But don't feel bad if it doesn't turn, if it doesn't grow anymore than when you just got it. So yeah. I mean, this mantra has really fit me well because I've never been upset with a early access game before. Mainly because all early access games I play pretty much are still being developed or have finished being developed. So yeah. Some of them have been delayed, some of them have been slow developed. Actually, none of them really have been slow developed. But some of them have been delayed, and yeah. And the only game I've really been, I guess, burned on would be Starbase D9. However, I still had fun with that game nevertheless. Sure, it never got fully done, but it's still a fun game. And I got it for like, what, $9? So yeah. Alright, let's see what much this about this 360. Oh, 360. No, 360. You get 360 off that. Okay, you can't 360 off stuff anymore. And then you got that bug. Alright.
Some sort of foreign object. I feel like I've seen that symbol before. Never mind that. Defend the control center while I undo the damage. Make sure your weapons are loaded and your mustache wax is stowed. This could get hairy.
Yep. Well, how can you get any hairier? I have a bushy mustache. Alright. Look at that. Yeah, she's really good at attacking she's good at attacking multiple opponents. She's not very good at crowd control, she's just good at attacking multiple opponents. That's what she is. I gotta stop being hit by that. Yeah, she is. I'll let these guys out. There we go. Oh, by the way, actually no, I'll say this at the end of the video. How about that? But yeah, going, I mean, again, oh, are you gonna talk?
Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. All the complaints I've been seeing, and also this complaint about sound, which is one of the more well-founded ones, because the sound in this game is kind of weird. There's no sound effects, like what these guys at, that's over the face. And she doesn't stick her sword around, she just releases in the bore. Alright, then we're going to do this again. Oh! Okay, now we're going to do barrage. Actually, give me a second. I want to see if I'm leveled up. Nope. Alright, it's barrage. Prepare the barrage! Yeah. Yes, yes, Alright, these guys out, and then we'll go over there. Yeah, she's good at targeting multiple opponents. Oh, yeah, she's really good at targeting multiple opponents. Alright, we'll take out the big guys in a second. We'll take out the dumb Belbles first. They're way worse than him. Kind of. He has lots of health, he has armor, but he's not. Yeah. Strong lucky submission. Oh, and also, I guess here's one more complaint that people have is it's boring and it's uncomplex. Again, that's true. Yeah.
Halfway point, team.
That is true. Again, if you play it, basically this game is easy to get and hard to master. It's one of those games. Yes, you can mash buttons and win. You can do that, but that's not fun. It's like playing Halo on easy and just killing everything with the assault rifle, never using either gun. It's like that. You can do it, but it's just not recommended. And it's still fun. Or playing Halo with the skulls on and just then you're playing against you. Yeah, it's almost perfect. I get because I get hit by that guy. Okay, we're going to barrage. Barrage to me. Unleash the barrage. Oh, hello. So yeah, I mean, the game does take strategy and skill. It's just, you know, it's easy to get into, but really hard to master. If you want to have fun, try doing different things. Try doing combos. Yeah, this game doesn't have 1,000 combos like some games like this have, but it doesn't really need it. It just has, you know, just having 2 buttons with 3 abilities that works just fine. I'm gonna stay with this guy. Actually, no, we're going to. Oh, we got. Have we tried everything? Yeah, we tried everything. Let's pierce. Oh, that guy. Try that guy. Oh, there we go. Help him out. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I forgot Weiss can't pull him with health. You're going down. Going for it. Gotcha.
Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
I want to try this out. Oh, we can't. Okay. Oh, that'd be nice. So we can not have to be hugging in order to do it. Hey, that's cheating. Oh, that is big cheating. He almost killed me. Alright, barrage? Barrage. Oh, we're out. We'll be out for long, because Weiss can back up some combos, that's for sure. Yeah, by the way, the combo is just hits. No matter what you're using, it's just hits. We need to move in. We got some officials. We're going to, let's move up. There we go. They are playing this screen Syndicate on the Xbox. Alright. Barrage. Yeah. Where'd that guy get off there? Oh, I see. Yeah. I remember playing once against both target. Yeah, okay. Let's keep him. Oh, yeah, keep him annoyed. We got specials. Barrage! Oh, you know, when I'm actually not tired, I can just wreck things. You missed. I forgot I can upgrade the barrage. I forgot I can do the charge. No, I can't do the charge barrage yet. Can I? Yeah. No, I can't. This guy out. Now. I thought I was gonna get him before he did his flip. I am going to do this to you. Oh, ow, okay, yeah. Again, for me, they usually pass me. Before they usually pass me when they do that, so I'm not used to them actually being on my face when they do that. Ow, I tried moving. Again, Weiss is not good at just getting out of the way like that. He's good at going to opponents while they're stun locked. Like that. There we go. Oh, get out of there. Right. I stop. Get out of there. And got him with the sword.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Bravo, team, bravo! The security network in this region is shipshape once again.
Yeah.
We'll get some of our staff to see if they can find anything about that mysterious symbol.
Alright, there we go. That's so far. It's my best video of this game yet. I mean, because I was tired for the other ones. Alright. And thinking about it, I should have still at 1 point. Well, I should have played 2 more. I should have done 2 more videos of RWBY's campaign to try to finish this campaign. Which, by the way, this is the story mode for the game. By the way, this is the campaign. Yeah, and we'll talk about that next time if I remember. We'll talk about that next time if I remember. Because that, it's an interesting story what they plan to do with this game in regards to story campaign. I guess I can give you a little tidbit right now. Basically, what they're going for is they want to basically, they want RWBY Grimm Eclipse to mesh with the series. They mesh with the series, yes, the series. And basically make its own story, but make it so what they do with Grimm Eclipse they can put in the show, and what they do with the show they can put in Grimm Eclipse. If you think about it, that's kind of similar to what Defiance did with Defiance MMO and Defiance the TV series. That's what they wanted to do as well, and they kind of succeeded. Defiance did a little bit. That's what we want to do in this as well. At least make the game more connected to the series instead of just being its own thing. And we'll discuss next time probably when I think this game's set in the RWBY series. As in, is it set in Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, or is it set after Volume 3? Or is it set... Where is it set? I personally think it's set sometime in between Volume 2 and Volume 3. Mainly because... Or it's either set in between Volume 2 and Volume 3, set during Volume 3, or set after Volume 3. But I think it's either... I'm pretty sure it's set in between Volume 2 and Volume 3, I think. I could be wrong, though. Or, yeah, I could be wrong. Because of Mountain Glen. Team RWBY didn't go to Mountain Glen until the end of Volume 2. So it can't take place before that. Or else... Yeah, it can't really take place before that because that was their first time going out in the field. So yeah, you look at the events of this game, how Peter talks to the team is basically he talks to the team as more experienced huntresses. Again, it could, it's either, I would want to say it's in between Volume 3 and Volume 2. However, it could easily be in Volume 3 or it could be after Volume 3, but I think it's either in between Volume 2 or 3 or after Volume 3. Or sometime in the future that, it hasn't been, it could be in Volume 4 for all we know, but we're gonna find out when RWBY goes into Volume 4. Or if Volume 3 marks in Season 1 and Volume 4 will be Season 2 mainly. Whatever, it's first. But all that I said in this episode, again, this game is $14 for, again, 8 hours of content, plus more if you play with friends. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Of course, I guess it's 2 hours of content if you play with friends, and you play with 3 friends, and they all play all the characters, and you go through the first campaign. Then yeah, it's 2 hours or less, because on solo it's 2 hours, but I'm thinking on solo you have to do a lot of training and a lot of precise strikes. You have to take your time. Unlike in co-op, which I would assume that you can just wreck things. And get through the big swarms easily. And plus those dumb boars. They're actually called boars, by the way. They call boars something or other, but you can just call them boars if you want. And that goes to another complaint I've been hearing. Enemies take too long to die. Yeah, they do, but there's reasons for it. Reason number 1, in the show, Grimm take forever to die. Like when Weiss fought the boar in Volume 1, she took time to defeat the boar. Sure, in game it takes a whole lot longer than that, but that's a show, so what do you want from it? And even the Beowulfs that we encountered in her trailer, they still took time to kill, for the most part, although she kind of one-shotted them half the time, but it still took time for them to kill. So it's just part of RWBY that Grimm take forever to go down. So yeah. And also a more gameplay reason is, even though this is based off of Dynasty Warriors, and I guess it's based off Dynasty Warriors, however, they're going for something different than Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors just the map, the whole screen is swarmed with tons of dudes, tons of dudes. Like you're playing Command & Conquer 2, and the guy just decided to spend all of his Tiberium just spamming dudes. It's like that. But the reason why they don't do that, and the reason why they don't do that, and the reason why they have fewer enemies on screen at once, but the enemies have more health, it's because that's just what they're going for. They want the game to be. They don't want the game to just be you murdering countless dudes in a row until you get to the boss guy. It's not about that. It's about actually fighting Grimm, and it's more. It's meant to be more of a more streamlined, and each enemy is a challenge of an experience instead of just being each enemy is a pushover which you insta kill. So yeah, that's another complaint. But overall, most of these complaints are either early access related or it's just a revision for the game. And I agree with some of these complaints, and I disagree with some of these complaints, but yeah. And if you have a complaint about this game that you'd like to me know, or if you have a concern about this game, just let me know, and I'll try to explain it either way, or agree with you outright, which we're going to see what happens. But so far, I mean, for $14.99 with a 2-hour campaign, which can be extended to 8 hours if you play just one character, that's really good for $14. And the game's going to get 3 campaigns like this, or it's going to have two other campaigns like this, plus another mode. And you can get it right now for $14. And remember, it's Rooster Teeth, so that's another caveat I have when buying early access games is the developer rectified? You know, is the developer, you know, a good trusted developer? We know Rooster Teeth is. Because they can't go away. So yeah, I mean, again, it's $14. You know, it's $14. So yeah. So that's pretty, you know, that's why I think it's worth it. So yeah. All right, but anyway, so that'll be it for this video. I talked on long enough. So actually, let's head back to the menu because I'm going to record something special tomorrow. I'm going to record something special after this. Because something's coming out tomorrow, and that's going to be a new series on a genre which I hope does well, because I want to have fun with that game. Speaking of what does well, you guys love this. You guys like this series, because the first gameplay video I put up has 77 views. Second gameplay video has 71 views. First episode of this Let's Play has 51 views. Second episode has like 43 or something around there. I could be wrong about those two. You guys seem to like it, so I'll be continuing doing this. I mean, I'm glad you guys like this series, because I love it. I love this game. I love RWBY, and I love this game, so, yeah. Even with its shortcomings, even with something you can complain about, it's still a very, very good game, especially for the price. Now, next time we're going to do Blake, and we're going to do the same thing we did this time, which is play through the first chapter, maybe the second chapter, and just have fun. And talk about Blake, and talk about the RWBY universe, like always. Alright, so, yeah, again, I really appreciate you guys watching this series, and I hope you guys will continue to watch it, because, yeah, and we should see what happens. Yeah, and I'm gonna make this series, like my Crosscode series, which is play it to death until we run out of content, and then wait for content update, then play it when they update, and then when full game releases, play it all over, do it all over again. That's what we're going to do, hopefully, if everything turns out well. Because I do love this game, and again, I've been waiting, what, a year for this game to come out? More or less? Yes, a year for this game to come out, more or less. Because I just missed the demo, and I never wanted to, and I never thought it was worth it for me to become a sponsor, because I just never catch Rooster Teeth videos, day one anymore. Never do. Unfortunately, that's an unfortunate thing. So it's never worth it for me. And besides, it was $15 to get the pre-alpha, and since my subscription had been over by the open beta, I would have paid another $15 to get it. And the game came out streaming access for $15, which you get for all time. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a better deal. Waiting, you know, sometimes waiting is a good thing. Instead of, you know, what I typically do with early access games and Kickstarter games, which is buy the package which allows the alpha access as well as soundtrack. Which I hope they put the soundtrack for this game, but they don't really need to since it uses RWBY songs. But oh well. Alright, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. Alright, thanks for watching, and I guess thanks for watching. I also appreciate thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching on this video, and I hope you guys will and I really appreciate you guys watching this series, because again, it's been one of the more popular news series for a long time. This has been my most popular news series, but it's more popular than a lot of my new series I've been doing lately. And then also Siege, Rainbow Six Siege is also popular right now, but that's going to be, I guess I'll be doing multiplayer and terrorist hunt, so it's not going to be over that fast. Alright, but anyway, so yeah, again, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, and yeah. And I also appreciate if you leave a comment or let me know what you have any suggestions for the series, like who I should play next, or interested in I'll play, RWBY, Grimm Eclipse in general, even if I don't have news, comments will that drill up, and I guess, see you in a second.